Welcome to episode 41 of A Fighting Chance. Of course, we have Sal. Sal, what's going on?
What's going on, my friend?
This is
How's
awesome.
it going?
Dude, this is a really exciting podcast because they all are, and I feel obligated to say that. But more importantly, my birthday UFC pay-per-view that's coming up on October 21st just got even better.
I know, right? How did they short notice make a card better?
I don't know. I feel like it's got to be a distraction because USADA is not going to be involved anymore, and they're trying to distract from all these juiced up fighters and not have us not be like, oh, what's happening? Why is there?
By the way,
what?
Everyone, go check out the new video about USADA just dropped on the AFC channel. Go check it out.
You serious? You're dropping videos without even telling me about them now?
I'm just dropping videos
now. He's unleashed.
Well, I just dropped it. I was wait to tell you on the podcast.
It's live? It's live?
Yes, it's live. Right. It's up.
Dude.
It's circulating.
You just admitted to all of our fans that I don't even have to approve what you put out on our channel. I have no say. I have no power. I quit.
You're like USADA right now.
Yeah, I'm coming over and getting a urine sample of you right now.
Yeah, do it.
Piss in
that's weird.
Piss in this cup. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully that's a good video. Hopefully it gets thousands of views. Hopefully it brings more people to the channel because you've been doing a good job of that.
It's all right.
All right. I like it. But dude, your Dana White video has got like 4,200 views on YouTube right now.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That many?
4,200. Check it right now.
Oh shit!
How many does it have?
Well, I think that's it. I think we beat YouTube.
How many does it have? Doesn't it have 4,200? Is it there?
Yeah, it does. 4.2.
That was a guess because earlier today I was at 4.1, and
look at that.
And I just assumed that you got another 100 views in the last few hours.
That's pretty sweet. We hit 200 subscribers.
We did. We're like at 205 now.
Almost 210, dude. We're at 209. Check it out.
Wow.
Check that out, bro.
And honestly, if you think about it, it took about 9 months to get like 170.
Yeah.
Or like 150. And in the last like 6 days, we've gotten like 50. So, and this is all because of you. This is all because you finally have taken a stand and said enough is enough. I am Salvador Garcia, and I am going to take a stand and do some serious content. And I'm just proud of you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And, hopefully this grows too, because this is what it's all about.
It won't, but it should. It should, but it won't.
What do you mean, bro?
But think about it. Think about it this way. At least we get one day a week where I get to tell you how proud I am of the real content. Dude, I even showed Ali. I showed Ali one of your videos the other day. I was like, dude, check it out. Check Sal out. He's crushing it. And he goes, yo, I watch stuff like this all the time. I like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's short, it's quick, it's easy to digest.
Yeah.
No silliness. But
what was more important is my birthday card.
Exactly. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, dude. I know you. It's the ego, man. You like to talk about your videos. I get it.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Get it.
I need to calm down.
You do. But more importantly, dude. Okay, so I was talking to somebody about it today, and they're like, "How are you more excited? Like your guy is Charles, and he's off the card now." And I was like, "You don't understand. Like, you just don't understand. If you're asking that, you don't understand how great of a fight Alex Volkanovski had with Islam last year or earlier this year."
And do they really know you? I mean, if they don't think that you'd be a bit more excited for this one,
no, they don't. They claim to know me.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, Charles is my guy. The champion has a name, Charles Oliveira. I get it, but right now, due to really unfortunate circumstances, we have the greatest change of events, in my opinion, because we may have never gotten this fight, this rematch that we all wanted, because I think most of us, I'll just say, I think most of us feel like Volk should have gotten that decision win.
That's fair. That's fair to say.
Thank you. And and now we get to see, we get to see another underdog story. And we have seen so many unfold this year. And this might be even greater than Sean Strickland's.
Oh yeah, because I mean, to right now, I think they're number 2 and number 3 pound for pound. For number 2 in the world to step up on 12 days notice is like completely unprecedented. You don't do that when you're that high level.
He's the guy for it, though. He is the guy.
He's that guy.
Yeah,
he is the real BMF.
100%. Gaethje needs to
He
just
is.
hand over his belt 100% right now.
Because they called Gaethje, and Gaethje said, "I can't make weight," and turned it down.
They did call Gaethje?
They called Gaethje.
That's been confirmed?
Yes. It's confirmed. Islam said it. They called Gaethje. He said he can't make weight. They called Dustin, and he said yes. But I guess by that point, they had already booked Volk, which is the biggest fight you could possibly make.
There's nobody at 155 that even comes close to booking this fight.
No. I keep seeing people saying Gamrot. I don't think Dana really confirmed that Gamrot was the backup. I think Gamrot was saying it. And when they asked him in the conference, he was kind of like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's what he said." And then they took it as like he's the backup for the fight now.
I think he was, though. I think he confirmed it. But you don't. But Sal, a backup fighter is there for somebody if they miss weight or if something happens the week of a fight. A Charles Oliveira falls off the card. Dana needs to bring Abu Dhabi big cards.
Yeah,
Gamrot versus Islam. Gamrot is great. But he's bringing them an exciting card right now.
This is not just the biggest fight they can make for the replacement. I think this is possibly the biggest fight you can make right now in the sport. Like, if you ask most fans what fight would you want to see booked right now, they'd say Islam Volk 2.
Not at least Reed Sam
And we
Hughes?
just got it. That's a close second.
Okay,
That's
cool.
Close.
Okay, fair. But no, I agree. I think that this is the biggest fight that the UFC or the sport can make outside of Sean Strickland, Johnny Eblen.
Exactly. Who's the best 185er in the world? A lot of ATC guys saying is Johnny Eblen. So
I like Johnny Eblen too. I would love him to be in the UFC.
I mean, it might happen. Apparently, there's some shenanigans going on.
Yeah.
And they might go under.
It seems like it. It does.
But he seems kind of he doesn't want to say that he would sign Bellator guys, Dana.
No, but there's a few
there's
a few he should sign. Just a couple.
I think right off the bat, MVP is like, why wouldn't you sign him? And then Johnny probably is one of those guys because he's been, in the media.
Andy McKee?
Yeah, McKee for sure.
Wait, AJ McKee. I said Andy McKee. Andy McKee is the acoustic guitar player.
Enough.
Do you know who Andy McKee is?
I don't. Maybe.
Dude, he's
Andy
that acoustic tapping guitar player who plays like really. Do you know what I'm talking about?
On like TikTok?
I don't.
Oh no.
I don't know, dude. I'm 33 years old.
I'm sorry, bro. No, I have not heard of this guy.
Oh my god!
But I'll check him out.
You should. It's good music. It's it's songs that last like 4 or 5 minutes, not like 15 seconds on loop.
Yeah, and actual skill.
Yeah, it's not fake.
Yeah, it's not programmed.
Yeah, he doesn't go around saying based every 5 seconds.
Don't be based, Jared. Come on. But yes, AJ McKee.
What is wrong with your generation, Sal?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not like the guy who represents the entire generation. It's not me, bro. But yeah.
Okay. Wait. What about Usman Nurmagomedov? That'd be a great one to come on.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
There's some guys.
I don't know about Pitbull. He's like older.
He's older. That's the only problem because he is really good.
Yeah.
Still.
But he's not like super exciting either. He's, I don't know. He's an interesting one. But yeah, there's definitely good people up in Bellator.
What about what's his name? The guy who fought Corey Anderson. What's his name?
Oh yeah,
Vadim. Yeah.
Nadim something. Yeah, that dude's scary.
Yeah, really, very, very high level fighter. But
he fought Yoel.
Why are we talking about this? We've got Kamaru Usman stepping in also on 12
Yeah.
days notice.
Also another
To
BMF.
fight.
I'm not a huge Usman fan,
But
but
now you are.
respect.
Now you are a little bit more
No,
so, right?
I just have a little more respect.
I have respect for him right now. I really do.
Yeah.
Um,
Up a weight class.
yeah. And he was getting ready, so I mean, he's definitely been training. So
Right.
I think it'll be okay. I feel like you felt like Paulo Costa was going to beat Hamzat.
That was my pick. Yeah.
Do you feel like Kamaru is going to beat Hamzat?
I don't think so.
How do you think it's going to go?
I see. I think the aggression from Hamza is just going to be a little too much for Usman. Like his knees aren't really there anymore, which I think is a big factor.
Yeah.
And then even like defensively wrestling, Leon got him down a few times. Also like his offensive wrestling didn't look as sharp. I think his skill is there, but I think his body is just not keeping up with the level of output that he had before. And Hamzat is like, I think the worst matchup possible right now.
But why would he take it if he doesn't have confidence?
Well, my dad was making a good point the other day. He has no leverage. Like he has no. Think about if he takes any other fight, right? Like he takes, say, him in
Shavkat.
him and
Bilal
Shavkat.
Muhammad.
He wins. Who really cares? Like you know what I mean? You're gonna be like, okay, you got to get a couple more wins before you're gonna get another shot.
Mm-hmm.
You got decisively beat twice in a row. So this is like the best case scenario. This is all this hype behind Hamza. Big card. There's a lot of attention on this card, and you're inserting yourself immediately into the top in a new division. It's like he has to take this.
Wait, so do you think if he beats Hamzat, he's a middleweight?
That's what they're saying. They're saying he's going to get the shot.
Really?
Yeah, they said that winner of Hamzat, Usman is
no way. No way.
Yeah. From Dana.
I don't like this, man.
And then they're looking at Izzy Duplessis 2024.
All right, I like it.
Non-title.
All right, you sold me now. I'm fine with it now.
Yeah, because like let him get his win, or let them fight out for a title shot. 100% they want Hamzat to fight Sean Strickland because this is the easiest path for him, I think, at the moment.
For who? For Hamzat?
For Hamzat, yeah, they want Hamzat as champion. Why wouldn't they?
Because Sean Strickland is the best champion the middleweight division could have.
Yeah, for us, they don't want him though.
Who's they? The UFC?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I 100% believe that they are annoyed that he is champion right now.
The UFC?
Yeah.
No. Dana White loves it.
Did you watch that press conference after the fight?
Hello?
Are you frozen? Hello?
Hello?
Are you frozen or just messing with me?
Well, I know I had quite the take, but
oh my god.
I didn't mean to scare you off.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I hear you.
Okay. I
thought you were just
I was like, wow,
pulling an ultimate troll.
I guess I pissed him off. Dana White loves him. Bye.
Bye. I'm going to go make another video.
This is a waste of my time.
Yeah. But what were you saying?
I was saying that I think that the UFC loves Sean Strickland as champion. I think it might not be the safest person as far as the things that could come out of his mouth for getting big sponsorships and whatnot, but I do think that okay, this is what I'm trying to say. I think that you can get a sense for how much people like him as champion based off of reading comments. And I think comments today actually matter as much as a brand getting behind you, because you can actually see in real time how many people love a person based off of reading YouTube comments, Reddit comment, whatever it is. Like right. Wherever your forum is that you go to, you can definitely see that this is a guy that the people really enjoy as champion. And you can see that. I mean, like I said on a podcast recently with you, like I was like, you can see after Izzy went in the cage with Drigas that people turned on him. You can definitely see that in real time of getting fans' perspectives. And like call people trolls or not, but the people who are typing behind their keyboards are the people who actually care about the UFC.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know if unbiased is the word, but it's a raw like look into what people are.
It's the true fan. It's who you actually care about. Like it's not the people who are gonna like, you know, take their husband or wife to an event to be like, oh, it's a fun night out. These are the people who are going to tune into every single week and care about this sport the way you and I do.
Yeah, not the UFC Orlando people. Yeah. Not those people.
No, the opposite of them. Besides us, we were there. Horrible crowd.
We were the only two people in the building that have watched any UFC card.
That's what it felt
prior to that one.
That's really what it felt like.
I mean, ridiculous. But yes.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Agree with your statements.
Well, maybe I can make a video now and you can upload it to the channel or something.
Yeah, dude, we got to get some Jared videos up in here. You can narrate them.
Yeah, I'm going to have ChatGPT write my script for me.
Do it, bro. No one will notice. Yeah, craziness going on in the card. I got pranked early this morning. I woke up to a Magomed Ankalaev. Our Johnny Walker has pulled out of UFC 294. He'll now be facing Val Woodburn. And I was like, it got me for a second because I forgot who Val Woodburn was, and then I realized it's a troll.
That fight's on this card too, Johnny versus Magomed.
Yeah, that is very underrated.
Is that the third fight? Like the third from last?
Yes. Damn. Yeah, because if you look at Magomed's last fight, it was for the title. Like, technically, if they wouldn't have pulled that weird draw thing, he would have been light heavyweight champion right now.
I mean, Blachowicz didn't think he won.
Yeah. So if Johnny wins this, does that make Johnny Walker next for the title shot?
Dude,
like, how does...
I'll tell you right now, I have believed that if Johnny Walker gets one more win, then he is the next for the title shot since his last win. He has looked so good. He has done so much damage in the division. You know what he's been?
Yeah.
Do you know what he's been this last year? Jamal Hill. He's done exactly what Jamal Hill did to get himself an opportunity.
Right.
And
yeah, it's like
who else is doing
undeniable.
Yeah. Who else is doing these exciting finishes and really being the guy that you get excited about watching in 205?
Yeah, and especially considering, like, other than the very top of that division, it's kind of dull. Like, there's not, you know, it's a lot of the same matchups. Like, they made Ryan Spann and Anthony Smith twice. Yeah. That's how slow the division is right now. So if you look at it, he beat Ion Cutelaba. You know, it's a win. Paul Craig, who that win is aging very nicely. Mm-hmm. And he beat Anthony Smith. Like he destroyed Anthony Smith.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for it. I remember when he came in thinking that everyone was calling him the John Jones beater.
Right.
Well, so it's cool to see him actually like kind of live up to it.
He's physically very intimidating, like for that division. Yeah. I mean, it's
ridiculous.
Yeah, he's very tall, very long, very large.
And he's goofy too, which is funny. Like he's this gigantic man who's just playing around. But yeah, that's I mean, but then that being said,
he could lose.
It is a very tough matchup. Yeah, like this is not.
That being said, he probably is gonna lose.
Yeah, this is not Anthony Smith. This guy's scary.
Yeah, he is. But and I mean, he's gonna have the crowd on his side for sure.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get too much into this card because it's next weekend, and I want to talk about it a little more next week.
I'm sorry.
But there is a card this weekend.
I'm sorry. It's my birthday, man. It's my birthday month.
Sure, but then what are we going to talk about next week? Just, again, the same stuff?
No, you're right. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate that card now.
I shouldn't have I said too much. All right, what do we have this weekend?
It's a good card. And like some surprising card placements also. Chris Gutierrez is on the prelims.
The leg kicker.
The leg kicker.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because his last fight wasn't too great. I forgot about that. Terrence McKinney's on the card.
Wasn't Terrence just on a card?
Terrence was, yeah. He's had some weird stuff going on recently. Like he fought in July.
Yep.
Then he fought on August, just like a month later. And then he was booked to fight in October. I guess Chris Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
I think on this card. And then Chris Duncan pulled out, and then Chris Duncan's in another matchup. So like he's had a few fights fall through, but he is fighting some guy named Brendan Marote.
All right.
I don't know who that is. UFC debut though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, New England cartel guy. So he's training with Rob and Cater.
And Angel.
Angel Pacheco, who will be coming on the show soon.
Yes. Our good friend of the future.
Yes.
our good
our future favorite fighter.
He's our yes. Yeah.
Also, Christian Rodriguez, Cameron Simon. That's a good fight.
I wonder if Rodriguez will be there with him.
Dricus Duplessis.
Yes.
I don't know. Has he cornered him before, or are they just teammates?
Well, the thing is, he's always fighting on the card, so he's not in the corner because he's usually just getting ready in the back. True. But
I don't know. He might be crying because he got.
No.
bumped.
Don't be mean to Drigas. Drigas is the man, dude. Drigas is a friend of this channel. He's one of the good guys.
Is he?
Yeah, he's one of the good guys.
I made a clip of him one time that blew up with us talking about if he's championship level.
Dude, Drigas has made me a lot of money, Sal.
For real?
No.
Dude,
not at all.
I know I can't help it. I know we just said we shouldn't talk about next.
Oh no! No!
Usman is the underdog, which I know you're just. I know you're looking at it already.
I didn't know that, but I assumed it. There's no way.
Are you?
Is he a heavy underdog, or is it like almost even money?
It's not light. I mean, he's a plus 285.
Is he really?
Yeah. Which, I mean, it sounds like you're gonna sprinkle some cash on it.
I would sprinkle cash on that. I would sprinkle cash, dude. Look at Sal. We're horrible at what we do because we've literally talked about something that's coming up next week. We're going to do another podcast talking about this, and we haven't even talked about Bobby Green knocking out Grant Dawson in 33 seconds.
Yes.
Like that, Sean Strickland, Bobby Green, Sean O'Malley, these are all like plus 300, 400. I mean, and they are getting knockouts and dominating fights.
I do have to say, I like how Grant Dawson has been handling it. He's making like,
please tell me,
videos now. He made I guess he's sponsored by a CBD company, and he was like, hey guys, check out these CBD gummies. You know, sometimes when I have trouble falling asleep and I don't have Bobby Green there to put me out, I use these CBD gummies. So he's
good for him.
He's like,
good for him.
He's playing with it. But it's still pretty brutal to get knocked out in 33 seconds. Main event, number 10 in the world. And they did Bobby dirty. I knew it. They didn't put him at number 10. They gave him number 13.
Really?
Which I think stinks. Like, you beat number 10, you're number 10. I think it's as simple as that.
Who is number... So where is Grant now?
Grant dropped to like... He dropped 5 spots to number 15.
Really?
Yeah.
So wait, who's number 10?
Which is also a little harsh.
Who's number 10 now?
Dos Anjos, who has said multiple times that he's
170.
not even... Yeah, like he doesn't want to even compete at 55 because he's not going to fight for a belt.
Who's 11 and 12?
Jalen Turner. Renato is 12.
Dude, I love the Renato Bobby Green call out so much.
Yes. I talked to Marlon Moraes, and he said that Bobby's turning it down.
Yeah.
I don't know how valid that is.
Bobby wants Dan Hooker.
Yeah.
And it's funny because
I think
Renato wanted Dan Hooker. But Bobby's going to be skipping the line now after exciting performances like this.
Yeah. That's true. Like Bobby, they should shoot for Hooker because he's higher in the rankings, but I don't know how close he is to coming back. He did completely shatter his arm.
Yeah, like book Bobby and Renato in December.
Right? Why not?
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Put it on 296.
I
Bobby
would
already said he wants to do that.
I would love it. Both exciting.
Renato said he wants December.
Yeah, both very exciting. Both very entertaining. Crowds love both of them. Why not?
Maybe we can get him on the pod right before that. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll do a collab. Our channel and his channel.
Yeah.
It'd be sweet.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty stupid. Like, think about when Gilbert and Hamzat fought. Gilbert was number 3. Hamzat beats him. He's number 3 the next day.
Right.
Or the following Monday. Their logic never lines up with their rankings.
Well, it's the media who does it. It's not the UFC.
Then the media stinks.
Well, you're part of the media.
How do you... I'm not voting, though.
Yeah. Well,
I got to find out how.
Yeah. You do. But that was a really crazy ending to that card last week.
Yes, it was. Dude, Joe Pyfer also looked pretty ridiculous. Like...
I was making myself laugh with my text to you about Joe Pyfer.
What were they? I forgot.
I don't remember. You're like Joe's legit. I'm like, legit annoying.
Yeah, I thought you liked Joe Pyfer. Where did that come from?
It's a lot.
Him?
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's a lot. And I don't mean that. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm not the kind of guy. I don't like to be the kind of guy who likes to hate on positivity or motivative, like inspiring people. Like I'm not that. I really don't like being that guy. Like I don't. But there is something natural in me that likes that naturally is that person. Like it's just like like the chase your dreams, like that kind of thing. Like, and I'm not saying it's forced with him because I'm just saying it's a lot. It's a lot of it.
Yeah. Well, he's a very aggressive just dude in general, so I think it comes out like
yeah. It's like
it's not very smooth.
Yeah. Like you just want to like if he was a candle, you just want to blow him out.
I think you just don't like Philly guys.
What?
Yeah, because every time
I'm a big Paul.
You talk about
fan.
Paul Felder.
I'm a big Paul Felder fan.
Liver.
I like Jeremiah Wells. I like Paul Felder. I like
Sean Brady.
Pat
Sabatini.
Yeah, I like Pat Sabatini. And I like Sean Brady. I like Philly guys. I prefer Ray Longo, but you know, it's not.
Yeah. You know who you don't like? Because you also texted me they should cut John Goodman from Monsters Inc. from The Big Lebowski.
My phone, my dictate wouldn't say Gooden. It said John Goodman.
But let's break this down. Because
what
really annoys you about John Gooden? Is it the bow tie?
I can't see the bow tie. It's obviously not the bow tie.
It could still annoy you though.
I didn't know he wore a bow tie.
No, well now you know. It makes it even worse.
Yes, that annoys me. There you go.
So is it now that you know the bow tie?
It's only the bow tie. It's
the dialect.
The dialect for sure.
His fight knowledge. Like what is it specifically, or is it just a culmination of things? Or is it just because he's British?
All of the above so far, plus some. And the plus some is really if this was the day after the fight, I would have specifics. I'd have specifics, as Volk would say.
Okay. It's been too long.
No, but I really would have specifics, and they would be a lot of the wording. The wording that he uses is just like, dude. It's like Joe Pyfer. It's just too much. It's just too much.
Now, here, let me present you with this.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be that we're so accustomed to like how legit John Anik is that when you have that, you know, like the clean guy on the broadcast, when it's not John, it's like, oh, this guy. Like, I don't like Fitzgerald.
I'm fine with Fitzgerald.
Not them. I just don't like their commentating.
I'm fine with Fitzgerald though. Like Fitzgerald doesn't annoy me at all, and yeah, like Fitzgerald's fine. It's it's everything we just said. It's too much. It's too British. It's too the dialect. It's all of the things that in a commentator role at the apex just irritate me. Yeah.
You know who's probably worse than all of them is the guy that does the Contender Series. Like like how he talks is whatever. It's fine. He does his job, but his knowledge on the sport seems so limited. Like some of the questions he asked on the broadcast are like, really, dude? Like that's what you're asking? This is what you could come in like there was a flyweight fight and the guy kept slamming the other guy and they're talking about like, oh, you know, you want to conserve your energy or whatever. And he's like, you know, just with the weight difference, would it be easier for lighter guys to be doing this over and over again than bigger guys? It's like, think about what you just said. Would a lighter person be easier to slam? Like it just
But even him with his lack of knowledge, like you're describing, wouldn't
yeah.
annoy me while sitting through something as much as John does. And the reason, dude, I know this is my like. I don't watch British shows. I don't watch British movies. I don't think British comedians are funny. Like, I spent so much time touring in England that I'm done.
I want to dive into this more. Like, were the people there rude to you? Or?
I had a lot of British managers that screwed us over as a
Mm.
band. The you No, dude, not rude. I mean, they really loved us because like the American thing, it's kind of like when like you hear a British woman's accent, you're just like, oh, that's really beautiful because it's different. It's kind of
Right.
like when we went over there as a band, they thought our accents were awesome because they were like, oh, I love your accent. Like it was constantly like that because they were like
It's like
they thought we sounded different and cool. But
right.
I dude, I really do. I've been in a lot of like, I don't want to say bad situations, but like bad professional situations and business situations, like with like the band with a lot of people in the industry over in England. And so I think there's like a lot of like I don't want to refer to it as like trauma because that's like too
Yeah.
intense. But like there is that like feeling that every time like there's like a British dude like getting like it's just like this over like proper thing and I'm like wow, in a roundabout way you didn't even just say anything, and I feel like you used like 50 words to say nothing.
Maybe that's just how American you are. That British people piss you off.
Which is fine, dude. Like I'm admitting like this isn't like this is sure like if we want to call it a flaw, like it's a, like I don't yeah, there you could take I don't know whatever, it's a flaw, sure, we'll call it a flaw. But I don't know, it's just this thing, man. I just have this thing. I
Was
if David has something on that's British, I'm like immediately just like quoting it and making fun of it, mocking it, if you will. Like, and it's yeah, yeah.
not even like you don't like Kitchen Nightmares or Gordon Ramsay, none of that. Like
No,
that's how deep
no,
it goes.
for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He's bad,
Do
bad,
you
bad,
think the
bad.
food had anything to do with it? Like
Yeah, the
the
food
because I hear
sucks.
the food's pretty shitty and like
The food is awful. If you ever want to like know how it really is, like listen to when Colby Covington went over there and made weight and his opinion of it. That's pretty
hmm.
accurate.
Okay.
It's pretty accurate.
Because like I hear people that love UK, but
Here, I'll tell you how little. Okay, Emily and her family have tried to get me to go to London with them, like to do like a family trip. They're like, "Oh, we've never been to London. We really." I literally have told them that I will not go.
we'll just stay home.
I'm like, you guys have a really good time. Like, I will. They're like, oh, but like, they love rock and roll history. Like, all the, like, there's so
Yeah.
much about going to England that they get excited about. And I'm like, why don't we just like wait a little longer and like go have like a good pasta dinner in Italy and like
Right.
go to some place that's
It's
actually
right there.
like go to a cooler place. Go.
How about this? How about we go anywhere else?
I don't
I'll be
want to.
fine with it.
Dude, I don't want to go to a place where they speak our language. It's their language, but and think that they're better than us. I don't think that I'm better than them. They just annoy me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know. Like I said,
Wow.
it's my flaw. I believe they think that they're better than us.
Do you have British standouts? Like there's some
What?
like is there one British person that you like that is the exception?
For
Or
sure, for sure, for sure.
who is it?
Uh,
Really
no,
have
no,
to
no,
think
no,
here.
no. I know that there is. Oh. Here we go. The MMA guru. I love him.
Okay.
I love
But
Russell.
he's also a troll, so it doesn't count.
No, no, no. But no, I respect his mind though. I think he's hilarious, and I think he's very smart, and I think no, I like he entertains me. Like there's not a lot of British guys who entertain me. He truly, I don't know. He doesn't annoy me. That's really what it
But
comes
you
down to.
pick like the most American British person that you could have picked. Like MMA Guru is basically
Yeah,
a
for
dude
sure.
from California
For
with an
sure,
accent or
because
something.
yeah, I did. I don't know. I'm okay with Russell Brand, I guess.
I like, yeah. Well, he's very smart. He's actually smart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Who else? Who else?
That's where it kept two British people, and you're like, I can't do this anymore. I've had enough.
We have what a list too. The MMA
we
Guru.
can move on if it's too hard.
no, this is a fun segment though. The MMA
Pierce Morgan.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I thought it'd be funny.
Isn't Andrew Tate technically from the UK?
He's from Ohio. He's from Cleveland, Ohio. I don't think it counts. That's nothing is British about him other than he lived there when he was little for a little bit.
I mean, I like Leon Edwards. I like Arnold Allen. I like
Mike Bisping.
No,
I feel like there's not too many Mike Bisping haters.
I really don't like him.
Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it about him specifically, other than being British? Oh, excuse me.
You know what? I'm going to take that one back because listening to Mike Bisping on when he had Bryce Mitchell on the Believe in Me podcast recently, I thought he was having fun with it. And I really did respect that. I was like, okay, cool. This guy, because he could have been too corporate for what Bryce was bringing to the table.
Yeah.
And he wasn't. And I was actually really impressed with that. And I thought he was having fun and I liked that. So we'll throw them in the okay category for now.
Yeah, I mean, early Mike Bisping was a savage. Like he was now he's obviously toned down. He's not fighting anymore. He's a company guy, but like he was pretty. Not a lot of people liked Mike Bisping for a while. I think it was maybe after the Rockhold fight that people were like, okay.
So I don't like a lot of people. This isn't just a British thing.
That's fair. That's fair. I get it.
Yeah.
But it just seems like specifically out of all the people, British people are more.
Because and I do mean this. I all transparency, like I really do mean this. There was a lot of like career decisions that took place while being over in the UK that I take responsibility for, and my humorous, fun way of just living with it is to blame British people. Because and it really is like it's like, and I don't actually mean it, but like I do think that there's a lot of like if there are forks in the road that it's like, okay, we could either go this way or that, and like I think if there's a lot of times in the UK where my band was touring that if we went a different way and chose the other fork or the other side of the fork, I just think there's a lot that would have panned out differently. And I think it's just a funny thing to blame that period of time and blame British people overall. And that's the core of the joke. It really is. And it's not like a ha-ha joke. It's more of like screw John Goodman.
John Goodman. Great actor. Yeah. John Goodman.
I don't know. But that's the meat and potatoes.
I get it because that's all they eat over there. And beans on toast.
And fish and chips. With mint sauce and gravy.
Can you do a pretty mean British accent or
mean? Yeah, you want me to be like, mean? You want me to be mean?
Again, just a normal British person.
Yeah, basically. You didn't like my crazy British lady accent just now? It was pretty mean.
That was an accent?
What did you think it was? You thought it was my voice?
I thought you were just pitching your voice.
You thought it was my voice?
Yeah, just more high pitched.
Yeah. That's exactly what I sound like, an octave higher. Oh, hello, Sal. Oh, I'm an octave higher right now.
We should do the whole show like that.
Oh, we should. But yeah, we
just shit on British people for 15 minutes of the show.
We just did.
Yeah, but now I know. And
Yeah, and the
now
thing is,
I can be at peace with it.
you can be at peace with it. It was a conversation
Yeah.
we had, and you'll never make a clip of it, and nobody will ever hear it. So it's great.
No, it's great.
It's great.
But now we understand each other even better.
Which is important.
Yeah.
I mean, we
And
should use this time as time to understand each other.
of course. You know what? I have some sunglasses. I'm gonna put those on. I want to feel cool.
I'm taking mine off.
Out of spite.
Hey.
All right. Sunglasses on. But yes, this weekend,
Yep.
I like this card. I like the headliner. What do you think about it?
Who is it?
Super Sadiq Yusuf, Edson Barboza. I think let me narrow down my question. How do you rate Sadiq Yusuf? Like, is he a guy that you see going all the way to the top?
Let's go through his wins first.
Okay, let's do it. So we got just his last 3 fights. He has a very close loss to Arnold Allen. Then he's got another unanimous decision win over Alex Caceres. And then last win was a guy, Don Shanis. So not a great strength of schedule.
Yeah, but
they
they say he's great. But
yes. They say he's super.
But Edson Barboza
Sorry.
looked, I mean, he came out hot in that last fight.
Yes. I mean, he completely flatlined Billy Q, which I was very excited about.
I'm sure Edson's the underdog.
Let me see. Edson is... Yeah, he's a plus 140, which is kind of crazy.
You would think he'd be a little higher. Like,
right?
A little heavier, yeah.
Man, Edson's had such a interesting career. Because, like, I feel like he's never really... Like, he's had bad losses. He's won at the highest level. He's lost at the highest level. But no one, like, his... I feel like he's always been at the same rating his whole career. Like, he's never really faltered. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to go Sadiq Yusuf.
I think I'm going with that, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's really good. He's just gotten some tough fights, some easy fights, some confusing fights.
Yeah.
I feel like he's good.
Yeah, and he keeps getting injured too. Like I know it's been hard for him to get in there.
I don't know.
You know something I found out?
I don't know. Barboza could knock him out though with one of them kicks.
Dude, or a knee. I mean, like I don't know if he wants to stand with Edson because I know Sadiq is a striker.
Yeah.
Like, do you really want to? Not too many people have fared well standing. Ironically, Bryce Mitchell did pretty well in the stand-up with Edson. That's an interesting matchup.
Yeah. Anything else exciting on it?
On this card, yes, very exciting actually. And I don't know why it's not the co-main, but Jonathan Martinez and Adrian Yanez is on this card.
Really?
Yeah, that's a badass fight. That's a fight that I didn't think they'd make this early. I feel like, you know. But what do you think about that? How do you rate Jonathan Martinez?
Walk me through his last fights.
Let's see. Okay. He beat Vince Morales, unanimous decision. He KO'd Cub Swanson, I believe, via leg kicks. And then his last win was a very, very close fight with Said Nurmagomedov. I honestly think Said won that one. But that's his last 3 wins.
And Said is not related to Khabib, right?
I don't believe so. Or maybe they're like distant cousins or something. I don't know though.
Okay.
But that's another guy I rate very highly. Said is pretty legit.
I think I'm going Adrian Yanez.
Adrian Yanez. I like that.
I think I am because, okay, Rob Font did him dirty for sure.
Yeah.
But that doesn't, he can still come back strong.
He's my top 3 favorite fighters right now, Adrian Yanez.
And Rob Font's like number 1, right?
Rob Font. Well, it's Max, Rob Font, Adrian Yanez. Which so that fight hurt me so bad. Like I didn't know who to go for.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think Adrian is still top 5, if not championship level. He's just really young, and he
Nice.
got a little excited in that fight, got hurt. It happens.
You don't care about my top three?
What's your top 3?
My top three is Colby Covington, Sean Strickland, Elise Reed, and Sam Hughes are a package as one.
Okay.
They make up one. So
they should just make that fight on every card. Like put Elise Reed and Sam Hughes.
Oh, I thought you were saying Sam Hughes versus Colby Covington.
That too. You could try that. I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then co-main on this card, Jennifer Maia, Vivian Araujo.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's not like a.
That's the co-main event.
Fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You said this is a good card.
It is. Andre Petrosky, Michelle Pereira at middleweight.
How is that not above Jennifer Maia?
Because they have rankings, I guess. But that fight is exciting. I think I'm not super high on Andre Petrosky.
No?
Nah, not really. I think he has potential, but he never really.
That last fight was pretty close for him too.
Yeah, like
who do you fight?
And if you're really like that, I think you should run through Gerald Meerschaert.
Right?
No disrespect to Meerschaert, he's really good, and I think that's why
No, but it was it was really close. Yeah, it was really close.
Very. I honestly, if you give that third round to Gerald, I don't see why you don't give it to him.
Dude, speaking of like who won each round, last weekend, what's her name? Vanessa Demopoulos.
Yes. Oh, dude.
What
the?
That is
what was that?
That is the second time in 2 fights, I believe, of hers, where it's like they go to the judges and I'm like, no way did Vanessa win, and they read off the cards and like, Vanessa, dude. Do you remember when she fought what's her name? Fry, I believe.
Let me see.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, when she fought her,
Jin Yu Fry.
When she fought her, that was a clear, like, okay, two rounds went to Fry. And then they're like, and 29-20. I'm like, Vanessa. I'm like, how? But she's like, and then she's crazy on the mic afterwards. Like,
yeah.
She's just
she
like,
jumps in their hands.
Yeah. She's like, I won these like based off of damage. Like, I'm like, okay, if she believes that.
I mean, but then again, like you look at it's from bottom. Like this other chick controlled her the entire fight. Again, not anything impressive from her name is Kanako Murata.
Mm-hmm.
Like she just kind of stayed in the full guard. But yeah, that was such garbage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even funny.
No, but it's she gets very lucky with decision wins.
She does.
Yeah.
Bill Algeo, Alexander Hernandez had a good fight.
That was good. That was
a good fight. Drew Dober back in the win column.
Damn.
Got a knockout.
Yeah. When Drew's on, he is so on. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I still think he can make a little run.
Yeah.
Considering he has a win over Bobby not that long ago.
Dude, he was on his way without Frivola.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's in the mix.
And it wasn't even 100%. Like a mistake happened. They were just in a firefight. It could have been either one of them that got knocked out.
Dude, and he gets hit so hard every fight, like it was bound to crack through at some point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
One performance that I wasn't a fan of was Joaquin Buckley, Alex Morono, and then calling for a main event spot right after.
Dude, Joaquin Buckley did great though.
I mean,
what? Yeah, that was a good performance though. That was a solid performance.
Main event worthy though? Do you get a main event off of a solid performance?
I think Mackenzie Dern's done a main event, so yeah.
Yeah, but she's but we got to get her on one day. You just need to let it out.
I think I have already.
Yeah, but to her face, virtually.
Hey, Mackenzie. Yeah, dude. I think you should book her then.
I mean, I've been trying.
Send her some of my clips.
Hey, this is my boy.
Yeah. Just do a deep
Really
fake.
likes you.
Do a deep fake. Get me saying things that like really nice about her.
Yeah. Or I'll just send her all the atrocious things.
I'll write her a song.
Well, more crazy news that just recently dropped today. Or not dropped, but happened. Did you see Dylan Dennis chuck the microphone at Logan Paul's head?
Did he really?
And yeah, and he started bleeding. So apparently the fight.
What?
I mean, they were saying it was in jeopardy. Now he's come out and said it's on.
The fight's still on?
Yeah,
But like he
but
actually
I
hit,
watched it. And
he hit Logan in the head and Logan started bleeding?
dude, square in the head. Like, because the lead up to that moment is Logan. They do the standoff. Logan like underhand throws a water bottle at Dylan. So Dylan naturally reacts by chucking a microphone at his head, and it actually hit him.
He threw it hard?
Yeah, he threw it hard. Like, there's one clip where you can hear it. It's like you can hear it clipping off his skull.
That's bad. That would really hurt.
Dude, I mean, don't throw things at people and then expect them not to, retaliate.
Well, how did he retaliate?
By throwing a microphone.
Oh, okay. You're okay.
Logan threw the water bottle first.
Yeah, but a water bottle is so different than a microphone.
I mean, I think it's the principle, like, don't throw some shit at someone.
Do you think he has a chance?
Dylan?
Yeah.
It's hard to say just because I have no clue how he can box. Like, it's different if it's MMA. Like, yes, I know he's going to grapple. I know he has this. He has an avenue to win the fight, but there's no sparring footage. He's looked pretty shit on pads, like from what's come out. But I like him. I think he's like turned his image around as of late.
Do you want him to win?
Yeah, I'm rooting for him.
Nice.
I don't really like Logan Paul.
Dude, Logan annoys me more than British people.
I like that. That's a fair point.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just for British guys. Like, Logan annoys me truly more than any British guy I can come up with right now off the top of my head.
You know what I was kind of wishing was that Dylan would pull out and then Mike Perry would get to beat the shit out of Logan Paul.
Dude,
but
yeah, Mike is awesome.
He is. He's the best. I wish he would have came back to the UFC, but I know he said that he's getting so much money outside of it. Like,
it seems like he's telling the truth too.
Yeah, I mean there's no reason to not pay him good money. He does bring eyes. Like, he's a real star. I got to see Mike Perry fight actually.
Nice. In
2019, he fought Cowboy Oliveira. It was fun.
Nice.
Fun fight.
Did he win?
I don't remember. I think he won. I might be wrong. But I know he lost to Cowboy Cerrone.
He doesn't do well against Cowboys.
He beat Cowboy Oliveira.
Nice.
Yeah. That was the worst main event I've ever seen in my life. It was Jacare Souza versus Jack Hermanson. It was so boring. It was ridiculous.
The fight of the Jacks.
Yeah. Jack. I guess you could call it a jack off.
Dude, how was your gig last night?
It was good. I had a good time.
Did you?
Play some light jazz.
Nice.
Yeah.
You held it down?
Held it down.
Nice.
I wish you were there to throw some heavy riffs down.
Dude,
that would have been fun.
I didn't even respond to you because you offended me so much.
What? What did I do?
It's like you don't think I can show up and play some jazz in a smooth jazz gig? You think I'm going to show up?
I know, but that would be lame. I want you to come and lay down heavy riffs.
When you responded like that, I was like, does Sal not think I'm a versatile musician? What the fuck? Like, I was
nah. It was more like, I wish this was a heavy riff gig. But it's a light jazz gig.
I was like, what am I, chap liver?
Nah. Yeah. I respect the skills, the ability. Okay. I know what it is.
Oh, good.
I know how you roll.
All right.
And if you guys want to see it, go check out the Blind People Watcher on Twitch.
I'm glad we clarified that.
Getting it done. I'm just laying down some nasty licks. See, not riffs.
I'm very glad you're Your gig was well. Or your gig went well. Emily was like, "Oh, that sounds fun." I'm like, "Yeah."
It was.
Nice.
It was great.
Nice.
I got a free meal.
Did you?
It's nice.
Some pasta? Some
yeah,
pizza?
I didn't get paid, but I got some free meal.
Was it an Italian restaurant? I don't know why I assumed it was Italian.
Argentinian.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Get some
I
steak?
got some steak. Yeah. Some fried steak.
Really?
Yeah.
How many people?
Milanesa, they call it.
How many people were in the band?
It was a 4-piece.
Like what? Bass, drums, guitar?
Yeah, me, Pablo, guitar, and a sax.
Really?
Yeah.
Playing some standards?
Playing some standards. Some girl from Ipanema. Some All of Me.
Nice.
You know, all that great stuff.
Nice. How'd Pablo do?
Good. He's a little bass virtuoso now. Not virtuoso, prodigy.
He sounded good?
Sounding good. Yeah, we got to jam soon and redeem ourselves.
I mean, I've heard from like the videos you guys have sent me. There's a major difference just in the last like 5 months.
Yeah, that was probably one of the most terrifying moments of my life, I think.
Are you talking in the studio or on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys,
it was like,
no, but at the wedding, you guys tore it up.
Yeah, we were a little more prepared that time.
Yeah, you guys were great. You're talking about the first time you guys came over here?
Yeah, because it was like, this guy can shred, and we could not shred.
You guys were fun that day. Your dad was so funny. He's like, "Come on!"
Yeah, he was pissed.
He's like, "I've talked you guys up, and you blow it."
You're representing my family name.
He's like,
but all in good fun.
Yeah, he's like, I could try to get him to practice, but they gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it went well. That's awesome.
Thank you, my man.
Well, dude, anything else?
I don't think I got anything. I mean, we could keep talking about that car, but
no,
I want to save some of it for next week.
We'll save it. We'll
save it.
Yeah. Hey, how about we save it?
Hey, how about this? What if we just don't talk about it and then talk about it next week?
That's a better idea.
Yeah,
but
we should do that.
Everybody share our podcast with friends, family, pets, everything. Like, and subscribe.
Comment on what you don't like about us.
Tell Sal.
Make fun of me.
Yeah, tell Sal how great of a job he's doing on his new videos that are bringing us all of the ears and eyes that we could ever hope and dream for.
Ears and eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And mouths? I guess, well, when you comment, you're typing. And fingers.
Yes, those fingers. Yeah. Yes.
Fingers.
All right, dude. Have a great night. Please.
Thank you guys for tuning in.